Welcome back in. Good to have you here on WKYT. The 27th annual MLK Junior Community Worship Service is taking place in downtown Lexington this weekend, and there's a special invitation out there for everybody to join in. And we're joined now by the Reverend David Shirey and the Reverend Gillett to learn more about it. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
We're glad to be here.
You pastor two different congregations, but you sure want to come together for this special occasion. Tell us about it.
Sure. Well, I'm at Central Christian Church, and Dawn is at East 2nd Street Christian Church, and for the past 27 years, our congregations together have hosted this community worship service.
So there are two services actually that we're talking about, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Tell us about the first service.
The first service will be a community forum on Saturday at East 2nd Street Christian Church. We've got a panel of guests coming in that will represent the community. We've got someone coming from the police department. We have someone coming from the Fayette County board, as well as a minister from the Episcopal Diocese. And it's going to be hosted by the Reverend Kenneth Golphin of Quinn Chapel AME. And so we're looking to find out how they see positive changes in coming together as the beloved community of God, which is what Dr. King was espousing.
Pastor, why is it important to have a discussion like that, and will it be a frank discussion?
It will be frank. It is important because in times like this, there are a lot of things that are trying to separate us, race, class, and I think that we really need to begin having those discussions so that we can understand that we're all the same in God's eye, regardless of how we look, regardless of our station in life, so that we might fight for justice for all folk.
Keep the dialogue coming.
And
absolutely.
Keep the dialogue going, yes.
What about Sunday?
Sunday's event will be a worship service that begins at 6 p.m. It's going to be interracial, of course, interfaith. We will have Bishop Stowe of the Diocese of Lexington. We will have a Muslim imam, a rabbi, Protestant pastors. Mayor Gray is going to be with us. It will be led by pastors throughout the community. And the most special part of that, I think, is our choir. Marion Rogers from Main Street Baptist Church brings together 50 or 60 voices from about 20 or 30 churches. That's
very
the best
powerful.
part.
Yeah, it does sound
a lot
powerful.
of unity when you hear that
music
that music
unites.
No doubt. All right. So again, the two different locations. Saturday is
East 2nd Street Christian Church.
And then Sunday's service will be?
Sunday at Central Christian, East Short Street, and Martin Luther King.
All right. And the public invited?
Absolutely.
Welcome. Yes.
And certainly a very important thing to do. Don't you feel that importance has continued to grow through the years to mark this time of the year?
I think it's very important that we continue to understand and live out the dream. That's a very important thing for us as a community of God throughout the whole city of Lexington.
And there'll be other events coming up on Monday in the community as well.